Hello class, this is Mr. DeLuca. I'm going to do a quick video on how to understand what key means, what key signatures, about key signatures, and what's the order of sharps and flats. And then how does knowing that help you with your music? Um, what are the order of sharps? The order of sharps is F, C, G, D, A, E, B. So you notice in your band, choir, or orchestra music that in the key signature, sometimes you might see sharps. Whenever there's one sharp in your key signature, okay, if you understand the order of sharps, I'm going to put order OOF, OOS, order of sharps. One sharp will always be an F, okay, because it has to follow this order, the order of sharps. Whenever I have two sharps in the key signature, it's always going to be F and C, because two sharps means you have to use the first two sharps in the order of sharps. Three sharps in your key signature will always be F, C, G. Notice I always start at the beginning of the order of sharps. Okay, and it goes all the way up to seven sharps. So if I have seven sharps, it would actually be every single sharp, and it would start again with F. F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now the order of flats is the reverse of the order of sharps. So instead of F, C, G, D, A, E, B, it's B, E, A, D, G, C, F. Oops, let me start again here. So it's B, E, A, D, G, C, F. Okay, so just like in the order of sharps, you have to follow this order when you're trying to figure out your key signatures. So if I have one flat, it's always going to be a B, because the first flat in the order of flats is a B. Okay? Whenever I have two flats, it's always going to be B and E, and so on. Okay? So when we're talking about order of sharps and order of flats, it's important to remember these things because it helps you, number one, to memorize your scales if you're trying to learn all your scales on the keyboard, on the violin, on saxophone, or whatever. If I know I have five flats, I can just easily think B, E, A, D, G, and then plug in those flats on my scale. If I'm trying to learn a new song and I have five sharps in it, I just have to remember the first five sharps of the order of sharps, and it helps me to remember where to place my sharps in the song. The goal of this assignment, let me back up for a second. When we're talking about key means what note the song centers around. So if we're playing in the key of C major, that means C is most prevalent in that song. You'll see lots of C's. That's the only thing that key means. If we're playing in C sharp major, you're going to see mostly C sharps in the song. Okay? But it's related to the C sharp scale. In this exercise, I'm going to ask you some questions, and then you're going to answer it, starting with what's the order of sharps, what's the order of flats. If I have one sharp in my key signature, what sharp is it? So you'll see one sharp, it's an F sharp. Okay, if I see two sharps, what sharps are they? You would say F and C. If I see three sharps in the key signature, what sharps are they? F, C, G. So knowing the order of sharps is going to help you with that. If I see one flat, what is it going to be? Your answer would be a B flat.